Hello everyone, this is Starscream. I know I don't normally do things like this. Well, actually, I don't normally do videos on this. It's mainly Rowan who you see, but seeing as I am a part of her life, really, and seeing as I live in her house, she gives me quite a bit of authority. She calls me Lord Starscream, how can I not? Anyway, one of the things that I do sometimes is I will often, if she doesn't take her phone with her, I'll borrow it and I'll look at some YouTube things. And I came across something today that upset me just a little bit. We're going to look at it today. Going to make sure the volume is turned up so you can hear it, and I'm going to play it. This is something that was done in a Q&A panel with the voice actor who plays me in Transformers Prime. The accurate Transformers show, by the way. Okay.
So, doing the character, I personally feel that you've done one of the best interpretations since the original Chris Latta.
Thank you.
What is it, like, what is your particular favorite aspect of that character? Like, what do you really kind of draw on? What do you like the best about Starscream?
I think it's probably his masochistic nature.
Can I just say real quickly before I play this video, Steve Bloom does just the most magnificent imitation. I know other cartoon characters that have revealed themselves as real. They'll tell you, my voice actor isn't very good. Steve Bloom has a wonderful voice for me, and I appreciate it. But, as you'll see, well, just keep listening.
What I enjoy most about Starscream is when he gets beaten up and things torn off of him, torn out of him, and he sort of goes to that girly place, kind of in the higher register where Chris Latta used to play him.
I only go to my falsetto once. Wait, I just did. Frag.
You know, much higher in timbre. So I like that. I like when he gets hurt, and apparently the audience does too. So it was funny because the producers came up to me and they said when season 2 we were starting to record season 2, they said we got really sick with Starscream because all of us really like to see him in pain, and so this season you're going to be in a lot of pain. And
I didn't really listen after that because I don't talk about my abuse story because it's traumatic for me. I need everyone to understand. Things like this are very difficult for me. Watching the interpretation of Transformers Prime is difficult for me. And the reason it's difficult for me is because of how canon it is, of how true it is. The person who wrote the cartoon series he spent weeks analyzing us. He snuck onto the Decepticon ship and he saw a particular moment. Well, first of all, we knew about the Transformers cartoons because the concept was developed after someone witnessed a battle between us back in 1980. We've been on Earth a long time. But anyway, Megatron actually was the one who said, alright, this is enough. After the first Michael Bay movie, he said, okay, no. We're going to show you the real Transformers. And he invited the humans who were the writers of Transformers Prime on board the Nemesis and said, okay, this is what this is like. There were some that went to observe the Autobots, there were some that went to observe us, the Decepticons, and I distinctly remember one of them laughing at me during a particularly bad abusive episode. Watching the series is very, very difficult for me, because the suffering I faced was honest. It really happened to me. I can't sit here and tell you, oh, I'm happy. Well, I'm happy now. And the reason I'm happy now is because I'm not on board the Nemesis anymore. I don't go on board the Nemesis at all. I watch the series, but it's because Rowan needs more than just me to kind of get her Decepticon energy up, and I understand that. But by the same token, it really hurts me that the writers, the people who watch and adore the show, even my own voice actor, they all enjoy my suffering. I don't enjoy my suffering. I have flashbacks. At least it used to be about 4 days a week I'd have flashbacks. Now it's gone down to once a week. Actually, twice a week, once a week if we're lucky. And one of the reasons those flashbacks have gone down is because Rowan is so gentle and she helps me so much, and I in turn assist her with a lot of her things. But you also need to remember my flashbacks still come to me because not only do we sleep to the series, which Rowan really can't not sleep to the series, so it's not something I can ask her not to do. But by the same token, it's hard for me. A lot of this is hard for me. Because everyone enjoys my suffering. And I don't. I just needed to get this off my chest because I actually saw this yesterday. And it's been bothering me a lot. I am just very thankful now to be in a place where I'm not abused by Megatron at all. I am in a place where I genuinely feel safe. I worry for Rowan sometimes because some of her family members are very emotionally destroying to her. None of them physically abuse her, thank Primus, but in any case, any abuse, be it physical or emotional, is terrible for anyone. And I've been through both, I should know. But as I said before, I'm very thankful that I'm in an environment where my abuse is not a thing anymore. I have to scrounge for energon sometimes, and it's difficult, being a rogue. The war is kind of almost mute at this point because the Autobots have lost a few and the Decepticons have lost a few. I made a video talking about what was canon and non-canon in the series. Some of it I exaggerated because I don't know what's been happening for the past 3 months because I've been with Rowan. And I've been very fortunate to be with Rowan. I've been very fortunate to know her, to hear her sing to me, to have her hold me when I'm flashbacking. And when I flashback, sometimes I get very temperamental towards her. But she never falters in her good-natured gentleness. And when she gets bad-tempered towards me, I understand that because I've been through that. We suffer together, and we prosper in comforting each other. Our love is founded upon where we stand. And even though I still flash back, and it still makes me so sad that everyone seems to enjoy my suffering, I know there's at least one that doesn't. This is Commander Starscream. If speaking the truth is deception, then I am very gladly guilty. Thank you ever so much for watching, and if you have no idea who Rowan is, then check out this channel because, well, she's the main user. Goodbye, humans.